Happy holidays, everyone. So getting started once again, as I did with my part 2 of the Beetlejuice tombstone, I'm printing out a photo of the little Christmas tree car fresheners on a shrinky-dink sheet, being sure that they take up the entire paper from the top to the bottom, because I knew I wanted these trees to be as big as possible. I got the black ice photo off of Google, but I actually ended up painting it with royal pine, which is the most holiday green one that I know of, and that I know the best. I then put it on my projector and placed a piece of styrofoam on the wall, but if you wanted to make it more stable, you could definitely use this as an outline on a piece of wood instead. I have seen that being done on TikTok mostly. Styrofoam was just more easily accessible for me personally. It's very easy to handle and lightweight. And if you watch my Beetlejuice tombstone videos, you will know I have a lot of excess foam. Anywho, I digress. I'm just using a permanent marker to do a simple outline of the outer portion. And a circle at the top. And then bringing it onto my DIY table and using a foam cutter to do just what the words imply. I use the wire to do the perimeter. And then use the rod to do actually like in the circle. Ta-da! And then next up, I'm using a primer and painting that on the entire piece, front, back, and ends. Even though the back doesn't actually show, I still want to, just in case I do the back in the future. Once that was completely dry, I brought it back to the wall with my projector to do some designing, matching it back up to get the proportions correct and the white outline around it. For the bottom portion, I placed it back on my table and simply used a ruler to give me the straightest lines that I could get. Now that I had the basic outline of where the green wasn't, it was time to add where the green was. I made a custom mixture of acrylic paint which consisted of leaf green and hunter green. I did do multiple coats of this, which I already knew I would be doing, so the mixture didn't quite matter too much to start. I just knew that I wanted to get a semblance of the color down to start. I added the first layer to only the top and only a rough outline amount, if that makes sense. And then let that dry and came in with a somewhat darker green, which you can kind of see, to go closer to the lines and do some detailing. I like that, okay. And the last round was done to the front, the ends. And as that was about 90% dry, I used a white acrylic paint for, well, the white space, to add a color over the primer, but also to touch up the edges. Waited again for that to dry down, and with my pencil, yet again, I used my projector and traced the little tree's logo. And using the same mixture that I previously used on the rest of the last coat that I had actually put aside, I started on the lettering. Both the little trees and the royal pine. Though with the royal pine, I did freehand the words. Once everything was once and for all dry, I coated it in a very thin coat of epoxy resin. Let that cure overnight and finished off with some rope just through that one hole so I could hang it from the rear view mirror of a really big car, or just on my wall as my Christmas tree this year. A little less complicated than my tree last year, if you guys remember that one. And also a renter-friendly option, as you guys can use command hooks if you actually want to put this up. If not, it can just stand on its own. Oh, shit. And so long as it's made out of foam instead of wood, it is very light. But that is it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. I almost said Happy Halloween. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.